Hello and welcome back to Car Chat TV. I'm Oliver, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about this, the Citroen C5 Aircross. This is the facelift version, so let's talk about the looks first. I actually quite like how they got rid of the white line from the first gen, I guess. Now you've got a much seamless look where they've incorporated the two chevrons, the Citroen logo into the front and into those headlights as well. I actually quite like the front of the car. Now, this is my weak loan here in Lanzarote. As you can see, there's just a little bit of the scenic views, and it's got 18-inch rims. You've got two trim lines on this one. You've got the Plus, which this is, as you can imagine, a rental would be the lower trim level, and then Max Edition. But what do you guys think about the appearance? This has actually grown on me. At first I thought, oh gosh, a Citroen, but I've actually enjoyed the front, and it's kind of adventure looking, isn't it? 4x4 off-roady. Is only front wheel drive. The rear lights and the back probably isn't my favorite, but you know what, it's been really functional here this week in Lanzarote. Let me show you the boot space, because this is pretty good. No power tailgate. I think you get that on the Max Edition. It's got everything we need. So 580 litres of boot space. You've got little cubbies about, but it actually maximizes up to 720 litres of boot space, because these individual seats are on runners, so you can slide them forward. But we haven't really had to slide them forward. We've managed to fit everything in that 580 litres of boot space. But if I show you what I mean, I'll jump in the rear. Okay, child seat was like 80p, I think, with the company. But you've got literally, see, there you go, they're on runners. All you got to do is lift this forwards, and then you can start sliding the rear seats forward. Headroom's been really good. The shape of the car is kind of boxy, but the seats in front have been great. Me and my dad have kind of been sharing the driving, so I haven't really sat in the back, but it's all been good. There's a little bit of a look in the front. Oh my goodness, I've got to tell you this. I've got to tell you this, because the front, now this car has been really, really comfortable to drive, to be fair. It's got a good suspension setup, but I tell you what, one thing it hasn't not good. Well, I wanted an automatic. We didn't have it, so we've got the 6-speed, and it's been okay. What I don't like is how dated everything looks. Similar to some of those in, I know it's owned by Stellantis, and I've seen some of this design, this layout in Corsas and Peugeot. And to be fair, I think Peugeot probably have the best design in terms of layout. This is just a little bit of a digital dash demonstration. You can have minimum, takes a bit of a while. I mean, that looks so bland. Did the designers just go, you know what, let's not bother with the typeface, let's just do what looks easy and no effort? And that is exactly what I get with this. I mean, this looks really dated, this map on the navigation, but you know what, don't want to slate it too much. It's been okay, but again, Citroens are known for being cheap cars, so I'm not expecting absolute wow factor with digital dash and really lovely italic fonts and just real kind of, I guess, a premium bougie vibe, or any kind of vibe that's not basic and bland, and this is what you get. But you know, for 24k starting in England, you can pick up one of these Citroens. Let's leave it on that. This is the camera quality setup. Not great, as you can see here, and it doesn't really help you know how close you are to the curb. It's okay. This doesn't start working until you start moving a bit more and reading. There you go, you can start seeing the camera start working. So when you start, it actually doesn't work until you start reversing, and then it starts showcasing what's around it. But I've had better. But this is absolutely diabolical. Like, you're going along, this bar here, no feedback, hard to hit on the move. It doesn't do anything, doesn't light up, doesn't give you a vibration. So hard to go on the move, obviously when you're on the left side of the road as well in a foreign country and you're trying to work it out. After a while, like anything, you get used to it, but honestly, just so shit. I'm not impressed with this infotainment system at all. The lack of feedback from the buttons, and you've got some buttons down here which are sort of quick fire. You've got your on and off button, a little bit of a knob to play with, and these feel okay, you know, just what you'd expect. Works, and your hazards over there, which is kind of out of the way. And then you've got 2 USB-A's and your 12 volt and eco mode, which obviously is about maximizing the range. I think this is the 1.2 petrol, this version, with a bit of space. It's called the PureTech, about 130 brake horsepower, and yeah, it feels not too grunty, to be honest with you. There's the 18-inch rims. So you can have I don't think they look too bad, to be fair. I actually really prefer this design of the logo. So for example, the logo here, like Citroen's new logo, they put a oval on the back, which I think is a bit silly because it's easier to incorporate just 2 chevrons like that, and it looks more modern and minimalistic than add a backdrop. So I think they probably made a mistake there. You've got the 2-tone copper inserts here and here on different colors. For example, the blue one I think gets a grey one. That's just the look. You'll have to let me know what you guys think about that. Black roof rails makes it look good. You've got a lot of chrome here though, really thick piece of chrome around the door trim there, which I think it probably looked better all blacked out. But again, you start around £24,000 in England if you're going for the 1.2 petrol. That's the place I got it from, Top Car. This is a quick look at under the engine, under the bonnet, to see the engine of the 1.2 PureTech. Same engine used in the Peugeot 5008. Stellantis Group probably use them in other products of theirs as well. Pretty dusty in here. No plastic covers or whatnot. This looks a bit, kicks up a bit there. I actually think you could get rid of those. People would still know it's Citroen, and you could still just have that really minimalistic look. So there you go, 130 brake horsepower, this one, 1.2 petrol engine. I think you can get a diesel and a hybrid as well, but it's been okay. I can't get around that, the infotainment, to be honest with you. But guys, what do you think? What do you think about the Citroen C5 Aircross? You'll have to let me know in the comments. As always, if you like the video, throw us a thumbs up, get a sub to Car Chat TV, and I'll see you on the next one. If you've made it this far, thank you ever so much for watching. I've just popped up 2 more videos on your screen that you also may like. If you do watch one, let me know what you think.